Ladies and gentlemen, good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're based. Um, Today with us, I have as a guest a very special somebody. Uh, for some of you who might know him, he is the person that has been responsible for Takis Shelter in Crete. Takis himself, who will discuss what his reasoning was. I have no background today. I have it open for the dogs, so you'll be able to potentially see my pets as well. Takis was a very successful businessman, and from that point onwards, he decided to convert following his, an experience he lived in, and has started to cater for animals in the island of Crete. Takis will be joining us shortly, and we'll discuss his journey in depth.
Okay.
Taki, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. I've gone ahead and given a brief introduction about what it is you do. Uh, but if you like, we can also. I'd like to give you the floor so you can introduce a little bit yourself, what you do, what prompted you to do it, and we can take it from there.
Okay, I thank you so much. And what I do, I have a mission in life to help the poor animals, mostly dogs and cats. I 13 years I am helping those poor animals. I have rescued about 4,000 dogs, cats. Here in the shelter now we have 630 dogs, 100 cats. Yeah, it's extremely hard what I'm doing, but I do it with my heart, and it's a pleasure for me to do it.
What prompted you to do this? How did it start? Because as far as I understand your background, you were very successful in. I think you were in business, right? But you were very successful in what you were doing.
I was very successful DJ, being a party animal every night for 20 years, sleeping all day, party all night as a DJ. And I had also my own nightclub, 20 years. So I got tired of this life. I got so tired of this life, and that was not my purpose to. It was not my mission in life to be a DJ. I was always wanted to be in nature with animals. I grew up in a little village named Orino here in Crete, and when I was a kid, I was always in nature with animals. And after we had to move to Ierapetra, a big city, because the high school is there, and didn't have any high school in the village where I born. So I had to change my life. I was a bit depressed the first 1 2 years when we moved in the city, but I ended up being a DJ. So I had a lot of crazy time for 20 years. But at the end, I was not happy with this kind of life. So I decided to sell my nightclub. I sold my nightclub, and everything started when I decided to visit the trash area, the rubbish area here in my city. I wanted to see where all the rubbish from the city, all the trash, they end up from the city.
Okay,
So I
just
go
like
here
that.
in
Nothing special.
yeah, yeah. I end up in one place to see where they throw all the trash, the municipal or the trash. And what I saw there, it was so sad. I saw so many dogs suffering there in a terrible condition. They was killing each other. They was trying to survive by in the rubbish, in the trash to find food. And one of them was with a big wound on his body. It was a terrible condition for this dog, and it was one bone came out from his body. Anyway, it was terrible. So I helped this dog, and after I helped more and more and more in the rubbish area, I ended up helping 75 dogs in the rubbish area.
Oof.
And then because it was my family, they was waiting for me every single day to go in the rubbish area to take care of them, to give them food and medicine. I decided to buy a land because I had money at this time. Uh, because I sold my nightclub, I decided to buy a land to make it a shelter, to move the dogs from the rubbish area to the shelters. So that's what I did. I buy a land, and the land I buy it's only 300 meters from the shelter. very close. And the land that I buy here now, the land that is my shelter here now, it's the perfect land for a shelter. It looks like it was supposed to happen. This it was my destiny, and it's not. It's only 10 minutes from the city, seven minutes from the city with a car, and at the same time so far away from the city, and so the noise is not affecting any people. It's not any houses around. It's only my dogs here. So I fixed the shelter at that time, and I move all my dogs from the trash to my shelter. And after, because the shelter was big enough to put more dogs inside, I was helping more and more and more dogs. So I take more and dogs, and I end up with 160, 170 dogs, but I end up also losing all my money because all these dogs, they needed food and they needed to be neutered. It was a lot of money. I had to buy houses for the dogs. It was so much, uh, so many things to pay. So I lost all my money, and then I was borrowing money from people. So I end up losing from my money nearly 200,000 euro, and I borrow 50,000 euro from people that they was threatening me that I have to give them back the money, and I didn't have money to give them back. I sold my car, and it was a drama. It was a disaster. I even sold my car uh, to buy food for the dogs. They always had food for food. The dog, my always had food to eat, and they was always happy. But I was in a terrible condition. I suffered a lot, but I didn't give up. So I ended up. My family was taking me to the psychologist to find out if I am normal in my mind with this kind of life that I did. So of course the psychologists say that is nothing wrong with me. And anyway, it was a lot of drama, and for a long time, for a long time, I was trying to survive. And one day, a woman called me because two ladies from my city, because I was begging for help. They said to me, "We will make you a page in Facebook, and we will promote your dogs to find homes." I said, "That sounds good." So they make a page for me, and I also use my mind, and I make daily videos,
Mhm.
and I post my life in the media in Facebook. Every day I make a video in everything I did in the shelter every single day. So I made in my life. I made my life as a reality.
Mm.
So some people, they try to follow me. It was about 300, 400 people, and I remember one day a woman called me, and she sent me a message that she wants to talk to me on the phone. So she called me and she said that she's from Daily Mail in England, and
UK.
she's watching my daily life. She's watching my life. So I wait a second, please. Okay. So she was watching my life, and she said that she wants to make an interview with me. She said that she wants to make an interview. So we make an interview, and she said that she will try to make an article in Daily Mail. I didn't know what is Daily Mail. I didn't know that it was a big newspaper in England. So then I remember it was 2015, I think, 2016, something like that, 9 years ago. And one day that I woke up, I had a lot of messages from all over the world, in my mobile, in my Facebook, a lot of messages from people saying congratulations, congratulations. Daily Mail post an article. So I was a bit uh,
Surprised.
surprised, but not excited. I was surprised, but I wasn't excited. I got excited when I was looking my PayPal, because these two ladies, they created a PayPal for me to ask for donations from people. And I got excited when I look at my PayPal that day, and normally it was there 40, 50, 60 euro, 70, 80. It was never more than 100 and 150 euro. Never. And at this day, when I look at my PayPal, it was 4,000 euro. 4,000 euro. And I click refresh the PayPal, the page. So 4,300, 4,400. So I click refresh. Every refresh I click in the page, it was money, money, money coming. So I stay. I was always looking my PayPal at this day to see how much money are coming, and I got absolutely excited uh, because I had the solution to survive, to keep my shelter alive. I had the solution uh, to pay back the people that I was borrowing money from them. In about 2.5, 3 weeks, more than 50,000 euro collected, and I pay back the people that I owe the money, and the people also they buy a car for me because they knew I sold my car to feed the dogs, and they buy a car for me. At this point, the shelter was 5,000 square meters with 190 dogs, and we end up now we end up now having a shelter more than 200,000 square meters and more than 600 dogs. And I have rescued about 4,000 dogs.
That's a fantastic story.
Yeah, but behind all these words that I'm saying to you now, it's a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, living with death day and night. Many dogs they die in my hands. I find them sick and they die in my hands. Other I find them people they abandoned them. They was very very weak and they didn't make it. It was a disaster. I didn't even have a day off all these years. 13 years I'm living here in the mountain with so many animals, and I didn't even have one day off. One day off. You can imagine how is all these dogs here, hearing them barking in your ear day and night, and sleeping only maybe 4 hours, and working all these other hours. And I am exhausted, but I do it from my heart, and that gives me a lot of power. And now, now you cannot hear the dogs now barking because I am in one closed place in the office in the shelter, so we can have the chance to talk. But even in the office here, I don't know if I can turn the camera. Uh, Even in the office here, we have animals. Here we are. This
oh,
that one was very 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 close to die, and it was only bones. Still looks very skinny, but already have put on weight. And the other one is totally blind.
Taki,
So every single place has an animal in the shelter.
so yes, I understand, and I've lived. Well, my origins are on my dad's side. He's from Egypt. My mom is from Crete, so I have very strong opinions about Crete and how they treat animals. And within the house here, we have three dogs and six cats. All of them were found on the street, tied in rubbish, etc., etc. So they're all lying down, but I'll try to see if I can get one. Melly, Melly. Another, another. No. So my opinions on Crete are very strong, and my question to you is, how do you handle the people of Crete and how they treat animals? Because they don't treat them very, very nicely. So
And
how
this
much
is my
does that
problem.
cost to your soul?
This is my big problem. This is my big problem. My big problem is not having 600 animals to take care of. My big problem is my phone every day ringing and hearing all these stories from the people that they are calling me. They are hearing uh, they are calling me and they say to me, "Hi, I have a problem. I got divorced and I want to give my dog. Hi, I have a problem. My dog got give birth and I have to give the puppies. Hi, I found the 5 puppies abandoned and I want to give to you, and it's their puppies. They lied to me. Hi, there is a dog outside. The car hit a dog and and the dog belongs to nobody, but the dog belongs to them. So these people, they are the big problem in my life. They are not responsible, and they try to give the responsibilities to others, to me. But the thing is that the things are changing here in Greece, and we start from Crete, and you know that there is a kind of animal police.
Yes,
So
I saw. It was you
everybody
that
now
created
is
it.
scared.
It was your
Yeah,
passion
I
to
created it.
create
The
this.
prime minister. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was a part of this. I was a part of this. I don't mind being say that I did it or something. I am happy that it exists now, and so many people they are scared now to take a dog. It's not like before that everybody uh, let their dogs to give birth and they was throwing the puppies, they giving the puppies. Yeah. Yeah, so now with the animal police, the people are thinking a lot before they take an animal. They know that if they take an animal, they are not allowed to have it chained up. They know that they will have to neuter it. They know they have to microchip. They know a lot of things that all these things that they have to do now, it didn't exist before. So it's a big difference now, and I see it every day. So many people they call me and they say, "Oh, I cannot have the dog chained up and I need help to make fences. Oh, I was ready to take a dog, but I'm not going to take a dog because I cannot neuter it. And the law says that you have to neuter it." So it's a big progress in a short time in Greece. And of course, it's still a huge problem. It's a big problem. But it's things are getting better. I'm positive.
You are positive.
We have a war, and we're gonna win. It will take time. Things are already better, and they will be even better.
I hope so. I'm not that optimistic about Greece, but I hope so. Especially Crete. Not that optimistic. I've seen it in these small villages because they're not particularly pet friendly. I hope the newer.
I see the difference here. Yeah, let's wait and see.
Okay. How hard was it for you to to help create this animal police? You started saying something about the prime minister. How hard was this whole thing as an idea?
I I was always saying to everybody, and the prime minister visit the shelter, and I said, for us to fix this problem with so many stray dogs, we need punishment, neutering programs, education. So we need the animal police so people will understand because the law is very strict for animals. We have a very strict animal law, maybe one of the most strict animal laws all over Europe. So, but these animal laws uh, has to uh, uh, has to work,
Yeah.
and to make it work, we need the police. So the animal police, it's the best thing we did for the law to be to work, because the normal police, when somebody go in the normal police and say, "Oh, there is a dog there in a bad condition," they didn't want to do nothing. Nothing. Many people they go and they make complaints to the police about dogs that they are in a bad condition, and they didn't do nothing. With the pressure we gave to everybody, uh, it's an animal police created now, and also and the normal police and the animal police, they know that they will have to do it now. So it's a big difference. It's this is huge steps for Greece. It's a very huge step to have a law to say that you are not allowed to have your dog chained up, and many other things.
What about in remote villages? So I don't know, places in the mountain where it's not that easily accessible by the police.
Even in these little villages, they know now that it is a punishment. They know, so they are very careful. It is a big difference from before. There is an organizations that they go from now in Creta. They go from a municipality to a municipality, and they make a free neutering programs to people. They microchip their dogs. They vaccinate their dogs. We do a lot of work. We do a lot of work. We are in a good way.
Okay, okay, that's good.
So
That's good.
everybody, all the tourists that they are coming in Greece, and everybody, all the Greeks and all the tourists, when they see a dog that is chained up, or even if it's not chained up and it's abused from people having a terrible life, they can make a complaint to the police, and the police will go there to do their job. This
Okay,
is a big step, huge step.
I hope so. You know, I like that you're optimistic, and I hope that it does impact Greek society. Having said that, though, I see that a lot of the dogs you give for rehoming are given abroad. Um,
99.9 and maybe 100%.
Talk to me a little bit about that. Which countries adopt more dogs? How do you send them? What's the process like? Do they come
I,
to
I,
Crete and
I
check
don't.
them?
Yeah, I don't send them. They have to come here. They have to come here. Uh, the first country for adoptions is Germany, and
Ah,
the most people who they message me also to come to volunteer. It's from Germany to adopt the dogs from Germany, and then is the Netherlands. In Greece, it's about all these years. If I have find the homes for about 2,000 dogs, only maybe 15 they go to Greece, and from these 15, the 13 they bring them back.
nice.
You can imagine the difference. Uh, to adopt a dog from my shelter, you must have an interview with the right person who is responsible for the adoptions, and then you will have, if we see that we agree that you can adopt a dog from us, you will have to travel to come to my shelter and spend some time with the dog. And if we see a good connection between you and the dog, then you take the dog with you and you sign an agreement, and we follow the life of the dog also. This is how it works. We
Have
don't we
there
don't
been
just want
mistakes?
to we don't just want to find easy homes for dogs, for the animals, and just give them, because many people who they want to adopt a dog, they don't even think a lot about it, and it's just a game for them. So we want responsible adopters.
Have you had any backpedaling, any challenges when it comes to abroad? I know, for example, that adopting a dog in Scandinavia and bringing it to Scandinavia, the vets are very different than the vets in Greece.
It's a problem there. In I think that in Norway you cannot even adopt a dog from Greece. You have to be 6 months in Greece with a dog to adopt him, something like this. I don't know. But the most of my dogs they go to nearly all the dogs they go to Germany and the Netherlands. The most of them, some to France
How,
and
how does
to Switzerland also.
And how are the owners that adopt the dogs? Have you had any people come back with the dogs? Are the
We
lives of
had we had
well? Do you
from
double
from
check it?
from the 2,000 dogs that I have find homes. It was one dog. Only one dog came back in the shelter. We Because we follow the life of the dogs, and so this adopter was not so responsible and had some big problems. So we had to take the dog back in the shelter. Of course, we had about maybe 100 other cases with problems. uh, you can't have 2,000 dogs and all successful. Nothing is perfect all the time, but we follow the life of the dog. So it was about 100 other dogs with problems, but we find other homes. I have foster homes in these countries, in Germany mostly. So after the dogs they was with a problem in their house, we took them in a foster home and we find other homes for them.
Okay. Let me ask something about the dogs. Dogs that have gone through a lot of abuse. How hard is it to rehabilitate them? If they've been neglected, abused, lack of trust, how do you handle the rehabilitation process?
uh, the dogs that are abused, many of them they don't like men. Most of them, nearly all of them, they are abused from men. Many times, not many. I can say that many times we find dogs abused, and when they see men, they are so shy, so scared. But with the girls, they are okay. It takes long time. We spend time with them, the volunteers, me. We spend time with them, and it takes time, and we socialize them.
The reason why
Some some are not socialized. Some cannot be socialized. So uh, I give them a big areas. All my dogs they are free, of course, under the trees in big areas. But the shy ones who they will never be socialized, they have huge areas that they live a free, happy life.
Okay. You also have one that's jumping from climbing and jumping from
Yeah, yeah,
fence to
yeah, yeah. Yeah, gangster, gangster. This is a
fence.
gangster of the shelter.
The reason why I'm asking about rehabilitation is because I have three dogs, as I said. Two of them, I found them as puppies. So one of them has a scar mark here from probably being beaten, but I found her in the car park. Uh, Ira, she's right over there, but she's not standing up because of the heat. And the other one was found in a factory in Aspropyrgos, somewhere there.
Mhm.
But again, puppy. These have managed to become socialized. Well, not socialized, calmer as personas. And then I have one that I took these two girls to the beach one day, and he was there, and he played with the girls. I fed him, I gave him water, and then I was gonna leave, and he was chasing after the car. So I was going up, I was driving
Oh,
with the car, and he was behind me for roughly a kilometer and a half. So at some point, I just got out of the car, I opened the trunk, and he just jumped inside, and he stayed. But that one is a very different case to these ones because he wasn't a puppy. Um, he wasn't a puppy, so his behavior is very different. For example, he manages really well with the dogs. He's not that great with cats. He's very sociable towards women on the street. So if I take him on a walk, he's very sociable with women on the streets. Not that sociable with men, and consistently barking. So he has a very weird temperament of his own. He's not aggressive at all, but I was wondering if this dog's behavior is different than the other two. So he has his weirdness. What would a dog that has been more abused do? How would he react? How easy is it for him to sort of adapt into a household?
it's more shy. Those dogs are more shy with people. It's difficult for them to trust people. So this kind of dogs that they cannot trust people a lot, is not easy for them to be. Uh, uh, it's not easy to give them orders. It's more difficult to teach them to go out for a walk. It's the dogs that they are abused that they are more shy, so they make your work to socialize them and to teach them things harder. They need a lot of work. Some other dogs that they are with human all the time happy and they never had a problem. These dogs, they you can just with treats you can teach them so many things. But the other dogs they just need more work, and you have to spend more time with this kind of dogs.
There's also a lot more love from these dogs. So I'm looking at I call him Leon. So I look at Leon, and there's a lot more love. He craves a lot more love. So he comes to you. He just comes to you and wants for you to pet him, love him, hug
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
etc.
exactly, exactly.
Girls are a little bit more independent now. Sure enough, they want it, but now, for example, with the heat, they're lying there. I'll call them. They won't come to me. If I call him, he will come.
They are spoiled. They are spoiled
They
in a
are.
good way.
Yeah. What about the philosophical aspect? So, for you, spiritually or philosophically, what does it mean to rescue an animal?
For me, I follow my heart. It makes my soul happy to rescue a lot. We are rescuing souls, lives. This is, I think, that this is the most important thing uh, for me. It is the most important thing. For other people, they prefer to go to eat hamburgers and to go to buy expensive clothes, and they have dream to go different holidays all the time and have fun and go to disco. Me, I make my soul happy by rescuing dogs, and this is very important for me. It makes me feeling amazing.
There's a research out there that says that a dog is up or down, up until the mind of a 5-year-old child. So for me, a dog is a child, basically. Do you see it that way? Do you see that you're rescuing an animal that could have also a soul that could have also been a small child?
Of course, all the dogs and the cats and the animals and the goats and the sheep and the cows, all of them, they have a character. It's a big mistake, and people, from many people, and the many people, they don't even know that they have a soul.
Hmm.
And when we help, when we take not only dogs, cats, goats, sheep, when we take them in our family, it's they are a member of the family. They are like kids, and they need they are a part of the family. And when you see the dogs, they are teenagers. When you see the dogs 6, 7, 8 months old, they are so naughty. They play like crazy. They fight with each other. They start to play together, and after they fight, it's the same as the teenagers. The people, they do the same. When they grow up, the dogs, they get more serious. It's exactly the same as human.
Humans. Uh, how do you deal with heartbreak and burnout from looking at all these stories? And I've seen some of your videos, and there have been cases where the dog with the metal pole, for example, in the body. How do you deal with all of this mentally?
I used to it. I have burnout many times in my life, and my body didn't work, my mind didn't work from too much work. I suffer a lot in my life, so now I used to it. I don't have another choice. So even if when something bad happened to dogs that are very close to me, I'm thinking about all these 600 animals that they are behind me, and they need me strong, so I keep going on.
Okay. I have a
Yeah,
few
I'm
last
very strong.
questions.
I'm very strong in this.
I have a few last questions for you, and if you like, you can then walk us around a little bit the shelter, so we can have a look at around the shelter.
Now
Um,
you want? You want? Yeah.
yeah, if you wanna later on,
You
yes.
you have to ask me, finish all the questions, and at the end I will go outside and you'll see.
Okay. What are your dreams for the future of Takis Shelter?
Takis Shelter. For me, my dream is truth already.
Mm,
To be in nature with animals and have rescued so many dogs and uh, showing the way to the world to many people. I show the way to many people about a better world because when people will understand that the world will be better only if we treat animals and nature good. This is then the world will be better. If people they will not understand that we have to respect animals and nature, this world will be crazy and crazy, crazy. And now it's getting crazy, crazy, crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Everybody see it. And the humans are so stupid that they don't understand that the world is destroying from human, and they are keep going on, keep going on, keep going on. Yeah, they are still destroying the world every single day. They don't understand it, so they're not smart. Yeah.
Is that what keeps you going on your hardest days?
Yeah, it keeps me going when I watch all these animals that I rescue happy. It makes me so happy and makes me keep going on. Look at this blind cat is so happy now playing up and down. And
Mm.
when we rescue this cat, it was not happy at all. It was so skinny, only bones, abandoned, and no future. And look at it now. So that for me is the best payment.
If you could speak to every person or the younger generations in the world and talk to them about animals, animal welfare, what's the one message you want everyone to hear?
If I wanted to, if I had the chance to speak to everybody, I will have to say to them: respect animals and nature. Don't treat them back. And I respect also people that they don't like animals, but at least don't touch them. If you don't like them, do you have no right to abuse them? I respect that they don't like the animals. Many people they don't like them. Yeah, I accept it, of course, but they must not touch them. You don't like them, don't touch them.
I have one follow-up question for you. What about people? Because I know some people, and this is my argument with these people that had dogs in the past and lived their lives with dogs. Dog died, and they say that I cannot adopt another one. And for me, these people are the best people to adopt another dog.
I agree with you because they have the experience, and the other dog they will give so much love to the other dog, so it's the best solution. But I just think that these people they are a bit weak. They're a bit weak, and they don't do the move. They are scared to hurt again.
Mm.
They have to think more, and they have to think more, and they have to change this from their minds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They have to change this. They have to change it, and the best for them is to adopt another dog, for them and for the dog.
And for the dog. Okay, Taki, I think these are all my questions. I will put a link to your website as well. Once this is published, I'll try to publish it a little bit after summer. But in the meantime, do you wanna take us around the shelter a little bit?
Yeah, I will look at this is the office, if you can call it office.
It's
If you
best
can call
office.
it office, it's everything here for the animals. All right, let's go outside now a little bit. It's very hot. This is Miltos. It's really hot. We have a heat wave. And this is how my animals living here. We don't have cages. We don't have chains. The animals are free. They are under the trees. They have their clean water. All of them. Some other dogs. Some other dogs that they are older. They have the chance to go inside here, which is really cool. But now they are all outside. We even have an air condition for them here. Hey, it's dogs everywhere.
I will.
Everywhere.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I think this is the best image for us to
And
to.
all happy. Sino Trelula mo? Elagapi mo. Trelula is talking to me all the time. This is so much fun. Elagapi mo. I love you too. You see, the animals, they are talking.
Yeah.
Koritsi.
Thank you
All of
very much,
them.
Raji.
And I can open the door now. I can show you. That's another place for them to go inside in a cool place. This is a very good place with another air condition here. So the dogs, we have also, this dog is
I saw.
got burnt in the fire at least. He got burned in the fire, and it's a miracle that he's alive. So this is a five-star shelter for the dogs.
The five-star hotel for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the dogs, we do the best for them. And I will show you how I live. Because you see this building? Some people, they say, oh, Takis is living in a palace. But I don't think that they can survive here. I will show you why. Here we are. Hello, that's our palace. That's Despina. She's working in the shelter. Very, very hard worker. And this is how we live. This is how we live. So when I'm outside and I am working, and I come to rest, that's how we live. I even put a fence to protect the table so I can go and eat there. So this is the palace. Every place has a dog. You can see. Hi guys. Everywhere. Everywhere. Now we are making and now we are making a big building that will be able to have about 100 dogs with special needs inside. Imagine now this is little doggy. It has it's sometimes totally paralyzed, sometimes walking. It's dogs with special needs, all dogs. So in the new building, will be about 100 dogs inside there, and finally, I will have the chance to have my privacy with about 6, 7, 8, 9 dogs together in one room, for example, with me. And all dogs, they will have a much bigger space, and they will have a very big outside area to run. Now they have only this area here, not big, and we have to clean all the time. They do their needs, and we clean. So this is really hard, but they are all safe and happy. So I give them the house. The house was supposed to be with me and the volunteers. I give to them now, and in about 4 months from now, they will have their own house, and I will have my own house. You will see. You will see what I mean about 4 months from now.
Fantastic. I'll stop the recording here.